The story of our world begins long before humans ever existed. According to science, around 13.8 billion years ago, a massive event called the Big Bang occurred. From this single moment, time, space, energy, and matter were born. Galaxies formed, stars ignited, and over billions of years, our solar system came into existence. Among the planets orbiting the Sun was a small blue world that would one day become home to life, Earth. In its earliest days, Earth was a burning and violent place. Volcanoes erupted constantly, meteors crashed into the surface, and the atmosphere was toxic. Slowly, the planet cooled. Water formed, oceans covered the land, and within those oceans, life began. Tiny single-celled organisms appeared, marking the beginning of life on Earth. Over millions of years, these simple forms evolved into complex creatures, fish, plants, animals, and eventually, life moved from the sea onto land. Around 200,000 years ago, a new species emerged in Africa, Homo sapiens. Early humans were hunters and gatherers, living in small groups, surviving through cooperation and instinct. They learned to control fire, create tools, and communicate through language. This ability to think, imagine, and plan set humans apart from all other species. About 10,000 years ago, everything changed. Humans discovered agriculture. Instead of constantly moving in search of food, people began to settle in one place. Villages grew into cities, and the first civilizations were born. In Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and ancient China, humans developed writing, laws, trade systems, and organized governments. These early societies laid the foundation for culture, science, and progress. As centuries passed, powerful empires rose and fell. Ancient Greece introduced philosophy, democracy, and scientific thinking. Rome built vast roads, legal systems, and cities that connected the ancient world. Although these empires eventually collapsed, their ideas continued to shape human civilization. In the 7th century, Islam emerged with a powerful message of faith, knowledge, justice, and equality. During the Islamic Golden Age, scholars made groundbreaking advances in mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and chemistry. Cities like Baghdad and Cordoba became centers of learning, preserving knowledge that would later help shape the modern world. Meanwhile, Europe entered the Middle Ages, a time of kings, castles, and constant warfare. Yet even in darkness, progress continued. The Renaissance sparked a rebirth of art, science, and discovery. Thinkers questioned old beliefs, explorers crossed oceans, and humanity's understanding of the world expanded rapidly. The Industrial Revolution transformed human life forever. Machines replaced manual labor. Factories replaced farms, and cities grew at an incredible pace. Electricity, steam power, and modern transportation changed how people lived and worked. Progress brought opportunity, but also inequality and conflict. The 20th century was one of the most dramatic periods in human history. 2 world wars reshaped nations and caused unimaginable destruction. Yet from this chaos came innovation: airplanes, computers, space exploration, and medical breakthroughs. Humans stepped onto the moon, connected the world through the internet, and entered the digital age. Today, we live in a world driven by technology. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and space research are redefining what is possible. Humanity stands at a crossroads, holding the power to create a future of progress or destruction. The story of the world is still being written, and every generation adds a new chapter. This is the history of our world, from the birth of the universe to the age of technology. A journey shaped by curiosity, struggle, discovery, and hope. And as we look toward the future, one truth remains clear: those who understand their history are the ones who shape what comes next.